大家好，我是 Martin, and this is Short Stories, brought to you by the Taichung Keda Language Center. Today we will read a story written by Alexander Dumas called The Count of Monte Cristo. The Count of Monte Cristo is a very brutal revenge story about a man who is wronged by three of his friends and then spends the rest of his life trying to murder them. Maybe you read the book, or maybe you saw the 2002 movie of the book starring Jim Caviezel. Maybe not. I sometimes forget that most of you were born in the year 2000. Dear God, I'm old. Anyway, I'm going to introduce some vocabulary and some vocabulary example sentences. Then we'll read the story, and after that we will finish with the reading comprehension questions. Are you ready? I hope so, because life is a storm, my young friends. You better be prepared for it. Here we go. Vocabulary. Content. Content. The couple felt content after moving into their new home. Plot. Plot. A group of bad men plotted to kill the king and to take his place. Fake. Fake. The fake photo of a ghost tricked many people who saw it online. Sentence. Sentence. A judge sentenced the criminal to 12 years in prison for his crimes. Rage. Rage. My little sister went into a rage when I hid one of her dolls. Revenge. Revenge. The movie's hero got revenge on the people who hurt his family. Rumor. Rumor. There is a rumor at school that Robert and Julie are secretly in love. Admire. Admire. I admire many famous athletes because of how hard they work. Wisdom. Wisdom. The old man is full of wisdom because he has experienced many things. Pass away. Pass away. My grandfather passed away last year after being sick for many years. Mentor. Mentor. The student has a mentor who encouraged her to become a doctor in the future. Charm. Charm. President Barack Obama has a lot of charm and is good at speaking to people. Commit. Commit. He committed a crime when he went into the bank and stole money. Frame. Frame. The woman was framed to make it seem like she tried to kill someone. Go before. Go before. I had to go before the principal after I made too much noise in class. Confront. Confront. The teacher confronted her student when she saw him cheating on the test. Okay, that's it for vocabulary. Now we shall read the story. Edmond Dantes is a French sailor whose career is on the rise as he is about to become the captain of a ship. The content Dantes also looks forward to marrying his beautiful fiancée, Mercedes. But Dantes' success has created enemies for him. His shipmate Danglars is jealous that Dantes will become captain, so he plots to end the man's career. When Dantes returns to his home in France, Danglars begins a conspiracy against him. He meets a man named Fernand, who has a secret crush on Dantes' fiancée. Danglars and Fernand write a fake letter that turns Dantes into a traitor of the French government. The authorities find the letter and arrest Dantes on his wedding day. The local attorney, Villefort, sentences Dante to life in prison. In the blink of an eye, Dantes has lost everything and is left alone in despair. When he calms down from his rage, he vows to accept nothing but complete revenge on the men who destroyed his life. Several years into his prison sentence, Dantes hears a rumor that an inmate named Abbe Faria is planning to escape. Dantes finds Faria, befriends him, and admires his knowledge and wisdom. The two men agree to escape together by slowly digging a tunnel in secret. However, Faria is also sick and very close to death. One day, when Faria feels that he will finally pass away, he tells Dantes about a hidden treasure on the island of Monte Cristo. The wise Faria dies, and the prison guards put his body in a sack. However, when the guards are not looking, Dantes takes Faria out of the bag, hides his body, and climbs into the bag himself. Dantes plays dead, and the guards throw him into the ocean, setting him free after 14 years in prison. Dantes eventually sails to the island of Monte Cristo and finds the treasure which his mentor Faria spoke of. He gathers the riches and returns to France, but in disguise and with a new name, the Count of Monte Cristo. Dantes moves to Paris and begins his revenge. He decides to begin with Danglars. Through his charm and wealth, Dantes gains the trust of Danglars' family and becomes their business partner. He sabotages the family's business stocks by influencing the stock market, sending them into ruin. He then finds Fernand, who married Mercedes. Dantes learns of a crime Fernand committed in his past and frames him. Fernand is so disgraced that he kills himself. Dantes finally targets the attorney, Villefort. He discovers that years ago, Villefort tried to kill his own illegitimate son. However, he was unsuccessful and the boy is still alive. When the boy is arrested one day for committing a crime, Dante's servant visits him and tells the boy about his father. The boy goes before Villefort for his trial and reveals the truth. Villefort is shocked and runs from the courtroom. Dantes goes to confront him, but the recent events have driven Villefort mad. Danglars, who is now almost penniless, finally repents his crimes and Dantes forgives him. As his revenge is complete, Dantes leaves for an unknown land, never to be seen again. Wow. That Dante's guy he's very determined. He is going to get those guys. He's going to get his revenge no matter what. He took a long time to do that, but he did it. I have to give him credit. I don't know if I could stick with the same goal for over 14 years like that. I don't know about you. Now we will do the reading comprehension questions. I will ask you 4 questions, and you have to do your best to answer them. Question 1. What is Dante's job? A. Sailor. B. Soldier. C. Spy. D. Tailor. The answer is sailor. He is a sailor. Remember, he's going to be a ship's captain. Question 2. Why was Dante arrested? A. He robbed a bank. B. He stole some bread. C. He was framed by his fiancée, Mercedes. D. He was framed by Danglars and Fernand. The answer is D, Danglars and Fernand. Remember, he got his revenge on them. This is why. Question 3. How did Dantes escape prison? A. He pretended to be dead. B. He dug a tunnel hidden behind a poster of Rita Hayworth. C. He hid in a pile of laundry. D. He bribed a guard. The answer is A. He pretended to be dead. When his friend Abbe Faria died, the guards put his body in a bag. Dantes removed the body from the bag and got in himself, so they thought he was the dead body and they threw him into the ocean. Question 4. Who is the Count of Monte Cristo? A. Dantes. B. Danglars. C. Abbe Faria. Or D. Villefort. The answer is, of course, A. Dantes. Yeah, he's the Count of Monte Cristo. Okay. Well, that's it for today. I hope you got all 4 of those correct. And I hope to see you all again next time. Okay, bye-bye.